Is your ex done with you? I'm going to answer the question that is asked very often in coaching sessions after a breakup. Number 1, in this moment, yes, your ex is done with you. That's what we already knew. So don't freak out. Nothing has changed. We already knew their heart, their mind were not in the place we wanted them to be. So at the moment, they think that they are. But people change their minds all the time, and they probably were telling you how much they loved you just a few weeks or months ago. They were probably telling you with certainty that they wanted to be with you forever. So their mind can change. Don't get obsessed with this word done. People will even say, are they done with me? Or someone will say, they're just done with you when you ask advice from your friends, which I highly recommend that you don't. But don't let it overwhelm you. In this moment, that's what they think, but you are going to give them something else to think about. In my video, Stages Your Ex Goes Through After a Breakup, I talk about the stages that your ex has to go through. And the thing is that it takes time. It's not something that just comes to them instantly or on the same day that they broke up with you. And some people will even ask me, well, it's been 4 days. How long do they need to miss me? Well, they need longer than that because right now they are in relief. They wanted to get the breakup over with. It was difficult. It was awkward. They didn't want to hurt you. And now they're just kind of in relief mode. And they certainly are not thinking about coming back because they probably felt a lot of anxiety, especially if you were begging and pleading and trying to get them to reconsider and they just wanted to get away from it all and away from you. Then they don't really want to get near you right now. They're kind of just enjoying the break. But your silence, your lack of effort will actually help to turn them around and can change their mind. Number 2, you can't get them back immediately, but you can push them away. That's an adaptation of something that's used in sports a lot. In golf and football, they will say, for example, in golf, you can't win it on the first hole, but you can sure lose it. Or in football, they'll say you can't win it in the first quarter, but you can sure lose it. So minimize your mistakes. If you have made a lot of mistakes, there's no time like right now to stop making them. Let your ex see the pattern interruption. Let them wonder if you're going to do it again. Anything that can keep you on their mind during your silence that's not you. And the most dangerous part of this is that the sense of urgency can cause you to make mistakes. You really need to see this as that you have a long leash. There's an open window and it's not going to close anytime soon. As a matter of fact, it's going to open more. They may think it's closed, but they also have not had to experience being without you and sitting with the consequences. So remind yourself, I don't have to get them back today to get them back. And I would much rather not make mistakes so that I have a chance down the road. Before I get to number 3, get more information on my emergency breakup kit at myexbackcoach.com/EBK. If you're serious about getting your ex back, make this little tiny investment into the emergency breakup kit, go through the videos, and be as prepared as possible so you have the best chance of getting them back. Men, if you want to have success with women like you have absolutely never had before, go to masculinedestiny.com, get my course, Masculine Destiny. You will understand women at a level you never have, and you'll thank me for it. That's masculinedestiny.com. You can also schedule a coaching session with me or an amazing coach on my staff at myexbackcoach.com. That's myexbackcoach.com for a coaching session with me or an amazing coach on my staff. Thank you for your support and for listening to my commercial. Number 3, if you're wondering if your ex is done, I have something you really need to know. It has to be difficult on them. So many people think that if they are just nice enough to them, if they bribe them with gifts or tell them constantly of their love, that the ex will want to come back. That is almost never the case unless you told them you didn't love them or something like that in the relationship. But your love is actually not something they question, even if they tell you that it is. It's usually their love. They are not attracted to you enough to want to stay. And they are not attracted to you enough to be willing to work on the relationship. And so it doesn't really matter how you feel about them. The situation that's causing all this is how they feel about you. Their attraction is what matters. And so you telling them how much you love them, how wonderful they are, you're just feeding right into that. Well, of course, yes, you want to be with me. The problem is I don't want to be with you. And so you have to operate with that understanding. You need to be smart about this. I want you to win. I want you to get them back. But telling them of your love constantly or letting them know that there's always the opportunity to talk to you, that you'll be waiting and ready for it or anything like that is only going to feed into the idea that they are more attractive than you, they're not as attracted to you as you are to them, and that kind of thing. So be disciplined. The disciplined ones are the ones who get back together with the one that they love. Number 4, they rewrite history when attraction is low. That's why they can say things about you that make no sense. They will make you out to be a monster, or they'll call you a narcissist, or that you're controlling just because you don't want them to be out at clubs all night, flirting with other people and things like that. Sometimes people even say that they were called controlling because they didn't like that their boyfriend or girlfriend was still talking to the ex from the previous relationship, when that's perfectly reasonable and it's inappropriate to keep contact and really in any kind of relationship at all with your ex when you're with somebody else. So a lot of the things that they will say will be nonsense, and it will be painful. They will make you into an unloving monster. They will try to make this your fault. They will try to, in some ways, bait you into behaving in a more unattractive way, because they'll say that you weren't good enough to them, or that you didn't treat them with enough love, or you weren't thoughtful enough, or things like that. And you'll think, okay, I'll show them now. But breakup dynamics are different than relationship dynamics. During a breakup, when their attraction is low, they don't care if you're good to them, or if you love them, or if you get them gifts. They might like the gifts, sure, like a 4-year-old, but that doesn't mean they're going to like you. That doesn't mean they're going to be attracted to you. It only makes you look like you feel you have to bribe them because you are not enough to get them back. So don't fall for your own mind playing tricks on you. Your best bet is to back off, to be silent, to let them have the breakup, to actually be able to miss you, and you have to stay away for them to miss you. I know it's difficult, but that's again why you have to be disciplined. But I hope that this explains to some of you who are really hurting because this person is now saying horrible things about you, and you think, how could they say that? Were they in a different relationship than I was? Is kind of the question. And a lot of it is because when attraction falls, they will rewrite history and turn you into the villain. Don't be surprised when it happens. It will still hurt, but don't let that bait you into trying to reach out to them and talk to them and show them otherwise. Let them see your silence, and they will start to realize they rewrote history, because now they will have to reflect on what actually happened and think about if they want a future without you, because when they leave you, they think they can get you back at any time. The silence shows them that maybe they can't. And that brings me to number 5. An unexpected response from you can cause them to reconsider. Because if they expected you to keep chasing and keep pursuing them, which only inflates their ego, if they expected that, or they expected you to contact them, or if they hadn't even thought that far ahead and they didn't know what to expect, and now they're sitting in silence and they're just saying, why isn't he contacting me? Why isn't she contacting me? That unexpected response from you, or that realization of your response, can cause them to think, I thought this person would contact me. I was wrong about that. That can make them think that maybe they were wrong about other things. In fact, it is often the very next thought when they realize they're not reaching out to me. I was wrong about that, or I didn't think that that would be how it would be, or I didn't know I would feel this way when they didn't reach out to me. The next thought can often be, what else am I wrong about? Maybe I'm looking at this in the wrong way. And oftentimes they just didn't even know how they were going to feel during the breakup. And it feels different. They're not hearing from you. And oftentimes they simply didn't think about how they would feel during the breakup, because when you get used to being contacted by someone, you get used to your phone vibrating, you get used to texting someone goodnight or hearing from them. When you don't, even if you don't think you want it, just the difference can cause discomfort, and it can cause some reconsideration. So remember, just because they say they're done, or your friend says they're done, I hear that a lot, it doesn't mean that it's permanent. It often just means in this moment, that's what they think they want. But show them your silence. Leave them alone. Let them have it. Don't try to explain yourself. Don't try to convince them how wonderful you are. Don't try to show them your changes so you can say, I'm good enough for you now. Don't do any of that. Let them sit with the breakup. Let them experience the negative consequences. It has to be difficult for them to come back. Remember, get more information on my emergency breakup kit at myexbackcoach.com/EBK. If you want your ex back, take this seriously. Get the course, get your ex back. Men, get masculine destiny. If you want to get a girlfriend or get a girlfriend back, you want to have success with women, this will blow your mind. It's at masculinedestiny.com. That's masculinedestiny.com. And you can book a coaching session with me at myexbackcoach.com. This has been Coach Lee, And as always, thank you for watching.